You think you need the world's most expensive machines to build cutting-edge processors? HiSilicon just proved you are wrong. Banned, restricted, and left for dead, they came back with chips that are embarrassing their competitors. A massive leak just revealed how they did it. And trust me, you have never heard anything like this. HiSilicon designs the processors inside Huawei phones. Back in 2004, they started as a small chip design company. By 2019, they were competing with giants like Qualcomm and Apple. Their Kirin 9000 was a masterpiece. Then, everything collapsed. In 2020, the United States banned them from accessing extreme ultraviolet lithography machines, the only equipment that makes the fastest chips. These machines cost over $150 million each, and only one company makes them. Overnight, their flagship Kirin processors went silent. Industry experts declared them finished. Stock analysts wrote them off. But they were not done. Instead of quitting, HiSilicon and their manufacturing partner SMIC started rebuilding chip manufacturing using older technology that was not banned. Imagine building a Tesla with tools from 2005. Everyone said impossible. They did it anyway, and the results are shocking. The leak reveals the Kirin 8030, their new mid-range chip built on 7nm technology. Yes, that sounds outdated when Qualcomm uses 3 nanometers. But here's the insane part. The 8030 has a main core running at 3.0 GHz, medium cores at 2.6 GHz, and small cores at 2.0 GHz. Their old chip, the 8020, had a main core at just 2.28 GHz and small cores at 1.3 GHz. They almost doubled the speed on older manufacturing tech. That is not just an upgrade, that is engineering magic. Performance matches the Snapdragon 888, Qualcomm's 2021 flagship that was built on 5 nanometers. Think about that. HiSilicon is hitting 2021 flagship power on 2018 technology in 2025. That is like outrunning a Ferrari in a Honda Civic. It should not be possible, but the numbers do not lie. But wait, there is more. The Kirin 8030 has a Leonardo da Vinci NPU, their AI processing chip, and it performs near Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 levels. That is a 2023 flagship chip. They are putting flagship-grade AI into a mid-range processor. Your photo processing, voice recognition, and AI apps will run incredibly fast. Plus, it has full global 5G support with sub-6 GHz and millimeter wave bands, and a Maleoon GPU pushing 120 frames per second in gaming. This is not a compromise chip. This is competitive. Their flagship Kirin 9030 is even more incredible. It is built on 5 nanometers without those banned EUV machines. When Samsung and TSMC built their 5 nanometer chips, they needed the world's most advanced equipment that costs hundreds of millions. HiSilicon and SMIC did it with older deep ultraviolet technology. Semiconductor engineers are calling it one of the greatest manufacturing achievements in chip history. They broke the rules everyone thought were unbreakable. Pause right here. Comment below. Team Kirin or Team Snapdragon? Who do you think wins in 5 years? Here is why this matters to you. Right now, just a few companies control every chip in your smartphone. When there is no real competition, prices stay high and innovation slows down. But if HiSilicon succeeds and forces Qualcomm to compete harder, everyone benefits. Prices drop, features improve faster, and you get better phones. Competition is good for consumers. This is not just about one company making a comeback. This is proof that innovation does not stop when you lose access to the best tools. Restrictions can actually fuel creativity. The underdog can still win with determination and smart engineering. The Kirin 8030 will launch soon in Huawei Nova and Enjoy series phones. The 9030 is already shipping in their flagship devices. The next 12 months will decide if HiSilicon becomes irrelevant or rises to legendary status in the chip industry? Final question for you. Can HiSilicon actually overtake Qualcomm and MediaTek in 5 years? It sounds impossible, but they already did the impossible once. Drop your honest prediction in the comments below. If you are still watching, you are a real tech enthusiast. Smash that like button, share this video with anyone who loves technology, and subscribe because the semiconductor wars are just getting started. I will see you in the next one.